to all of these things happening within our space. But let's take a look at the Guardian newspaper. Barrister, state creation, Downs, location, name may push back demands in the southeast. It's no longer news that the 10th Assembly has approved about 6 new states. Amongst them is Anioma. And lots of going back and forth and lots of things. Speak to me. What's your take on this? Do you think it's a good development? Do you think people have not been carried along? What exactly do you think, particularly that of Anioma? What do you think is happening?
Well, I am not against Anioma State. Yes. I believe in Anioma State. What I don't believe in is Ned Nwoko's approach.
And what's the approach?
Of labeling the Ndokwa area of Delta State as Igbos. You can't label us.
Okay.
What the Constitution recognizes as Ndokwa Kwani Federal Constituency. And the language we speak is Kwani.
Okay.
Not Igbo or Igbo.
Okay.
You understand? Linguistic affinity, or consanguinity does not really in itself stipify that we are Igbos, we are Okwane, we are Ndokwa. I mean, that is what we speak, that language we speak. So, not like if you call us Igbo, it makes us less of Ndokwa, or it makes us less of Okwane. But just that we must appropriate the right terms at every point. For me, for the sake of correctness and for the sake of being fair and upright, integrity is what I'm talking about here. We should be called who we are. From 1939, even the colonial master recognizes us as such. The Willings Commission dealt with the issue. The Constitution itself, appropriate that. So I welcome the Anioma State. Very, very important. It is critical that we have it. But you see, when you look at the underlying motivation of some of these politicians, it's about the Ndokwa area.
It's about the Ndokwa area.
Yeah, that is the most viable.
What is it really about?
Yes,
the Ndokwa area?
It has the highest gas deposits in the whole of West Africa.
Okay.
It has 8 parental oil companies running concurrent. So if you must go to have anything in Anioma State, Ndokwa must be the capital. Otherwise, there's no deal. That's the truth.
So it won't be Asaba?
No. Why should it be Asaba?
Because Asaba is still the most developed. Because if
Asaba have no drop of oil.
But when it was first created, it would have gone to Warri, but they allowed it in Asaba.
That was
because it was a little bit of
no, it was military fiat.
An easy way of
no, it was military fiat. It was a military fiat. The reason it came to Asaba was Miriam Babangida,
yes,
who happens to be the wife of. That's the reason. There's no other reason. It was really that it was first proposed, and then Warri. Then before it's set to do. But if you're having Anioma, Asaba is not a viable place in terms of resource. Ndokwa is the hub. Okay, I mean, Ndokwa feeds with gas production alone feeds 8 states.
So the fracas now, yes. So the fracas now is about where the state capital should be located. Not that the Ndokwa people are against being part of the Anioma.
No, I'm the one stating that.
Oh, okay.
That the capital should be Ndokwa. Yeah, okay. Because there's no other place it should be. You are proposing Asaba, or you're asking Asaba. Yes. Asaba is not the point of resource. I mean, you will have to consider the fact that Ndokwa have been long neglected in the former structure.
Yes.
So if you're going to have new structure, you must factor into it the way to compensate it. You understand? And that is to make sure the headquarter goes there. Because the truth is that if you remove Ndokwa from that Anioma construct, it's not a viable state.
But you are okay with the Anioma state?
Very well.
And you are okay with it being located in the southeast? Because of course, if it will be created,
if it will
be co-joined with the southeast.
If it will be created,
yes,
the agreement is that it will be joined with the southeast.
Yes.
Okay. You see, the issue of southeast, south, southwest, and the rest of that are just social and expressive delineations. It's not recognized by the Constitution.
Okay.
They are just expressions for political and then for developmental projects. Okay, if we have one in the south side, let us have one in this place. It does not in any way mean anything to me. It doesn't mean anything. Okay. we can be in South, we can be in Southeast. I mean, before the regionalism structure then we had in 1963, at the beginning, you understand, we were at the Eastern region.
Everyone was
the Eastern region. You remember? Then the plebiscite that brought the Midwestern region. Then we Edo and all pulled out, and so doesn't even matter where we are. I mean, people say the Southeast is landlocked. If I lynch there, it's no longer landlocked. You understand? So, but my concern is, see, my only objection is not Nwoko's approach on Ndokwa in terms of linguistic and ethnic affinity. That's my own. You don't label people in their absence without consulting them. You can't know the people more than they themselves. So, Anioma State is critical. It's going to be very viable. That's the truth. It has huge population, 9 local governments. Okay, we're even bigger than Bayelsa. As currently, yes, Bayelsa is 8 local government.
True.
And landmass is bigger. So Delta North, as we speak today, is bigger than Bayelsa State. And we have tableland. When you say tableland, where the upland, offshore, is stable, flat land for investors to come and site factories. And the areas, the offshore areas, I mean, in water areas, we have, waterways through which they can take products out, after production. So it's a very strategic place. Then talk about gas, talk about oil. And then the most important, talk about the people. The Ndokwa man is ready to pack out from his house to house a visitor and then go find where to stay. That's the Ndokwa man for you. The Ndokwa man is very self-reliant and very accommodating. He wants peace at all times. That's who the Ndokwa person is. So apart from all the mineral resources, the strategic location, all that, the most striking of all is the human resources, the human person of Ndokwa. Very welcoming. So it's going to be a very viable state. And it's going to be one of the best states in the country if it's achieved. Even though Canada, Okonkwo and the rest have argued that Adada state, right?
Yeah.
Should be the state that should make up the 6 states in the Southeast. But the truth is that even if whether Adada or Anioma, there's still going to be imbalance.
Yes.
Because the Southwest has 7.
Yes.
It's
so more states. So it goes round in the South.
I would have suggested, if I were in the house, I would have suggested that Adada and Anioma.
Just to balance.
Yeah, balance. Then every other region will bring out one. Let's solve the problem once and for all. If it will even pass, so because the state creation.
Well, it is likely not to, because
approval is not enough.
Yes.
Approval is not enough. Okay, why don't we do it once and for all? If it's going to fail, let it fail. If it's going to pass, let it pass. Adada and Anioma, put it in the Southeast, fine. There's no problem about that. But you also know that if you take away Ndokwa from the South,
okay,
there will be short of one state. Yes.
Because it's 6 more states that will be okay. Yeah, it will be short.
Yeah, they'll be short of one now. Yeah. So you now need one from South again. Then you now need you need 2 in South because you will replace Delta and you add another one for you to have 7. Then you go to Northeast to add 1.
And do same.
Then you go around. So would I even bring this thing? At the end of the day, because the Williams Commission says that this further state creation will create new minorities. And that's the truth. Because see, by the time they put us in this Anioma thing, I'm just telling you that some years down the line, you might start to hear of Ndokwa State.
Because they might feel marginalized by a larger.
That's why. That's why I wittingly say that the capital should go there. Anything that makes the capital to go out of that place would mean the next day after approval, we will start to ask for Anioma State. That's the truth. Sorry, we'll start to ask for Ndokwa State. So the capital should go there at least to placate the situation. They should apply wisdom in this thing. You cannot create it. If you don't take it there, there will be problem.
All right, let's see how that goes, though. What Nigerians are more concerned